Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing great. So for today's lesson we need the class book. So now open your class books and move to page 94 and 95. Okay? As I mentioned before, maybe the page numbers are different on your books, but here we have extensive reading, transport. We have these two subjects and there are Touch Morocco and M400 Skyka. So dear students, because my book is different than your books, so I'll skip these two subjects for today's lesson, and I won't be sure if you have the same subjects on your books. Okay, at this time, if you have the same subjects, we will come back again and we will study it. So let me tell you in Kurdish as well. قولك عني من لبر أوي وكو بيشتر أمان جنبك كتابك من لك كتابك إيه وجاوزة هني لبابتك كان بتعبتي extensive reading كاني هني كان جاوزة لبرو أما بالدنيا بموبزان همان subject لا إيه وهي أو كاتم من أجر موصل أم بابته إخوانين بو سباست أنا كم أجر يكيك لإيه وياخد وان لإيه لينتي 12 أقدر ببيج نمبر كان جلانه جاوز به بلام شي ينتي 12 extensive reading باش أقول من وقت بيش أو يبقى ينتي 13 لو يا سيري كبزانة extensive reading همان بابته همان subject اللي تو أجر همان subject ورسمي كيم بو بقرأ تكالا كومنت بوم دابني بوي دلنيا مو أجر جاوزي شحربيان بلا لرجي كومنت ياكو باش أقولي من سباستانا كم أجر أقدرم كنا بوي أجر همان بابته ديسان أجرينو سري إيمش بطاطي إخوانينو explain ياكن أوكي قولا كاني من so now we will move to study unit 13 okay Please students here we have unit 13 okay and as usual on the first lesson we have to learn about some new words some new vocabularies and here we have these words and all of the words are verbs okay it means they are not adjectives they are verbs okay the words are verbs so now we will start to study them one by one the first word we have start is a verb when you start to do something so it's an action okay it's an action for example I started to study in English okay so this is about start and another word which is finish so these two words they're opposites to each other start it means despekedin finish it means tawabun when you finished an action okay so finish for example I finished and I did my homeworks I finished and I did my homeworks okay now this word is love it is written love you know what's mean love when you love someone or when you love something when you like it it means and others for example I love you all my dear students okay and the other word is hate so these two words also they are opposites to each other hate it means when you dislike someone or when you dislike something okay and actually it's bad behavior so you must love everyone and everything so don't hate anything or anyone okay for example if you put it in a sentence I hate to be there for example I hate to be there for example you hate to go to somewhere so at this time I'll not come with you because I hate to be there هزناكم لهم باش أقول من ياخو رقم لو شو أنا for example after that we have want it means when you want something when you want to get something for example I ask you and I'll tell you I need to use your pencil so at the same time I want you to give me your black pen okay I need to use your pencil and at the same time I want to use your black pen for example okay or I want you to stay with me I want you to be here I want you to go there something like that so after one we have use you know what it means when you use something for example when you use your computer when you use your iPad your mobile phone for example you are in the kitchen and you want to use your oven something like that or when you use your hammer so use it means bakar hena okay and after that we have laugh okay you know what it means laugh it means pekain balam pekain tichon پێکەنینێک بە قاقا بێ نەک پێکەنینێکی زەردەخەنە چونکە ئەگە زەردەخەنە بێ پێڵێن smile. But love, when you are laughing, for example, there's something which is fun to you, and you'll start to laugh, or you'll start laughing. Okay, so that's about love, and as much as you can, try to laugh. Okay, please laugh. So after love we have live. Okay, the last word is live, and live is a verb. Okay, the noun for that verb is life, L-I-F-E. So L-I-F-E is the noun and it means jian, but L-I-V-E, live, it means jian kiden. So this is the verb. For example, when you say I want to live with you, I lived in that country, something like that. Okay, so that's about the words. Let me read them again for you. Start, finish, love, hate, want, use, laugh, and leave. Okay, so as usual you have to rewrite these words on your notebooks and skip a small space to write down these sentences, and I prepared a slide for you. Later I'm going to show you to write down my sentences, then you have to add your own sentences as usual, and you have to underline or highlight the words. It means the word that you put it in that sentence. Okay, so after the words we have this story, and the title is The Ancient Egyptians. The Ancient Egyptians, it means Misr Konakan. So we will listen and we will watch the story together. Then I'll read it for you and I'll explain the story as well. So now let us watch the story together.
Leo, it's some ancient Egyptian writing.
It's our homework. It's a secret message from our teacher.
But we can't read it.
We can look in my book. The ancient Egyptians lived 5,000 years ago. They used pictures, not words. This is their alphabet.
The ancient Egyptians cooked lots of nice food.
Bring an ancient Egyptian dish to school.
Ancient Egyptians cooked rice. Let's make that. It's ready. Let's play. Where is our dish?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was hungry.
Grandpa, that was our homework.
Now, dear students, I would like to read the story for you. As I mentioned before, the title is The Ancient Egyptians, and the whole story is about their handwriting. Okay, how was their handwriting looks like. So now let's start. And the first speaker is Amy, and she says, "Look, Leo, it's some ancient Egyptian writing." Max says, "It's our homework. It's a secret message from our teacher. But we can't read it. We can look in my book." Okay, next one. Max is speaking and he said, "The ancient Egyptians lived," you see? So we used this verb, lived 5,000 years ago. They also used, we learned about these two words. If you go back, live and use. So here, if you see, they're used there. Use pictures, not words. This is their alphabet. It means this picture, if you pay attention about this picture, it's about the ancient Egyptians' alphabet. So, the ancient Egyptians cooked lots of nice food. It means they translated, you see? They translated their writing, their handwriting. So Max says, "Bring an ancient Egyptian dish to school. So ancient Egyptians cooked rice. Let's make that. Okay. Number 3, Amy said, is ready. Let's play. And here we have a new character and he is Grandpa. Amy says, where is our dish? Grandpa says, oh, I'm sorry, I was hungry. You see, so it means that Grandpa ate their dish. And Max says, Grandpa, that was our homework. They prepared a dish and maybe their teacher asked them to prepare something like that. But Grandpa ate that dish. You see? And here we have these words. Secret, it means nihani. For example, there's a secret between me and you. Okay, it's something special you can't tell anyone. And you know what it means, rice. And you know what it means, Grandpa. And the ancient Egyptians, I told you it means Miss Rakwanakan. And that's all about this story. I mean, this story is really easy. Okay, so at home you can read it and you can act it with your family members. Okay, so that's all about the story. So as I told you, I prepared a slide for you about the words. I put them into a sentence. So I would like to show you that slide. And please copy the sentences on your notebooks, okay? So now, my lovely students, please pay attention. I prepared this slide for you, and the slide is about those verbs that we learned before. If you focus on the slide, I highlighted all of the verbs with yellow color, and the verbs are in the past simple form because they are regular verbs. When you want to change a verb from the base form to the past simple form, you have to add ed, but the verbs should be regular verbs, okay? So we will explain that subject in the next video. We will study about past simple with the regular verbs. So that's why I added ed to all of the verbs. Okay, folks, about that. The first sentence is the game started at 9 p.m. The game started at 9 p.m. So I highlighted started because I put that word in a sentence or that verb. Number 2, she finished her homework 2 hours ago. She finished her homework 2 hours ago, sorry. Number 3, I loved that novel. You know what it means, novel? Novel, it's a long story, and I told you the meaning for that word, which is, it means roman, okay? The Kurdish word is roman. So number 4, he hated his motorbike. He hated his motorbike. Number 5, I wanted to tell you a secret. I wanted to tell you a secret. You know what it means, secret, I told you previously. Number 6, here, this is number 6. They used their computers in the class. So they used their computers in the class. Okay? The verb ends with E. So at this time you have to add only D. So it will be used. Number 7, the girls laughed and danced last night. You see the time expression? It's written last night because the sentence is past simple sentence. Number 8 and the last one, the king lived in the castle. The king lived in the castle. Okay? Live also, it ends with E. So at this time you have to add only E when you want to change that verb from the base form to the past simple form. So the king lived in the castle. So that's all about the verbs. Now it's time to give your homework. So please move to the workbook. So class 3, pay attention. Your homework will be on page 96. If you pay attention, here we have unit 13, the ancient Egyptians. Here we have these 2 exercises and you have to do them. So that's about your homework. And that's all for today. Have a nice time and bye-bye.